Welcome to this edition of NCDOT Now. I'm Mike Charbonneau. Well, it's hard to believe, but Labor Day weekend, the unofficial end of summer, is quickly approaching. And as you make your travel plans, NCDOT wants to make sure that you have a safe and fun trip without having to worry about the extra traffic impacts from road construction. As with all major holidays, NCDOT will suspend work on most construction projects during Labor Day weekend from 4 p.m. Friday, September 4th until 9 a.m. Tuesday, September 8th. While crews won't be working, motorists can still expect lane closures and detour routes in some areas. Drivers are reminded not to speed in work zones and to pay close attention to signs indicating traffic pattern changes. Suspending work during holiday travel weekends increases safety for drivers as well as crews that would normally be out working. For a complete list of all projects that will still be underway during the holiday weekend, visit ncdot.gov. Hundreds of local law enforcement officers and other officials gathered in Concord earlier this month for the North Carolina Highway Safety Symposium. This annual event provides valuable information from local and national experts on highway safety issues, as well as the latest on new programs, technologies, and research that are important to keeping the roads safe.
As we begin the new school year, or approach the school year and approach the Labor Day holiday, we will urge everyone to remain committed to finding a safe alternative to drinking and driving and to help save lives on our highways.
The symposium also served as the official kickoff of the 2015 Labor Day Booze It and Lose It campaign through the Governor's Highway Safety Program. Since its inception 21 years ago, Booze It and Lose It is focused on getting drunk drivers out from behind the wheel. Nearly every law enforcement agency in the state participates in this highly effective anti-drunk driving enforcement and education campaign. Last year, approximately 2,800 DWI arrests were made during the Labor Day campaign. Local and state law enforcement officers also issued more than 102,000 traffic and criminal citations statewide. Sobriety checkpoints will be set up in all North Carolina counties during this year's campaign. Remember, there are more ways than ever to get home if you've been drinking. Call a friend, take a taxi, ride public transportation, designate a sober driver, or use a ride-sharing app such as Uber. The options are endless, but whatever you do, never drink and drive. Booze It and Lose It runs through September 7th. The summer travel season may be coming to a close, but NCDOT's Ferry Division is planning for the future and wants your input on proposed passenger ferry service between Hatteras and Ocracoke Islands. NCDOT is halfway through a study looking into the feasibility of passenger-only ferry service between Hatteras and Ocracoke. In May, the Ferry Division conducted trial runs using the Provincetown 3, a passenger ferry based out of Boston. By running passenger-only ferry service, NCDOT hopes to reduce lines and shorten wait times for visitors traveling between the two villages. Residents are encouraged to drop by two public meetings at their convenience, where they can find out more about the study and provide feedback. Participants will learn about potential options for the number and types of boats used, as well as parking and other improvements. The meetings will take place on August 31st from 5 until 7 at the Ocracoke Community Center and September 1st from 5 until 7 p.m. at the Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum in Hatteras. The study is scheduled to be completed by the end of this year. Well, that's all for this edition of NCDOT Now. As always, stay connected with us through Facebook and Twitter. That's at NCDOT. And for all of us here at NCDOT, safe travels.